It is Monday, and guess what? They are down in the road again. They've had
a metal plate sitting there forever.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing now, but hopefully hopefully this will be finished before too long. I know you all are like, why is it taking them so long? But they have been working they work 4 days a week at least. We haven't seen a lot of work going on Fridays, but they do work Monday through Thursday. I wouldn't want to be in there with that guy just dumped a load of gravel in there in the hall. I wouldn't want to be in the hall while he's dumping that.
Boink. I've caught some of these Pidgeys that it's not even funny. Doink. Yay. Star U. Level 65. That'll be one I'll try.
That's crazy that they would do that, though.
Mm-hmm. Green bills.
Gavin used to love those when he was a baby. He always played with those.
I have a memory of Gavin playing with the bell out front too. Digging that thing.
Oh, he still likes to do that.
He would stand up on the rail.
Is it pretty? You like that?
Gavin, are you cold, honey?
I think they're both tired.
I don't believe it. Well, he came in our room at like 2 this morning. And she was up and grumpy at 4, and then we finally woke up at about...
I don't think they were out here today, were they?
Yeah, they were doing something.
Were they working today? Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks. They have a big metal plate over this hole. Are we gonna walk over this? Okay, I guess WMU has finished working in this area. They have put down hay. Wow, and they really flattened it out. That is quite a difference in just a few days. That's amazing. And I'm sure they put down grass seed, don't you think, Kevin? Yeah, so that looks really, really nice. And they even finished up in these people's backyards. That looks very nice. Okay, now this is the sidewalk. I don't show it very often. They've had it piled up with this gravel for a long time. Yeah, and so they have come through and they're trying to flatten it back out. And I'd say, just like the other path I just showed you, they'll put down grass seed and hay here as well.
They're supposed to be done in like 5 days.
They're supposed to be done at the end of July, so we'll see. They still have all this piled up, but at least they are making an effort to clean up.
Oh heck! Really got to pitch it.
You got it.
Goal bat. Yeah, I didn't have one of those. Level 358. Oop, I got an egg hatch too.
Oh, wait, let me see it. Oh, that's cool. What is that?
Ten something.
Tangilla.
Tangilla. Yeah. I've got one of those before.
That was cool. Is this another one?
Yeah, I catch those all the time. I got it. Oddish.
That's neat. I don't think I had seen you catch one of those. Well, we went to the P.O. box and picked up a box because my Sarah in California, she told me that I had a box coming. I have no idea what's in this. She gave no hints, and I didn't ask because I thought, well, I'll just be I'll be surprised when it gets here.
That didn't work.
Kevin's having the struggle. Well, we can talk about Big Brother while he's getting the box open. Big Brother UK ended last night, and I was happy with the outcome. We were both very, very surprised that Andy got what, 4th place?
Yeah, you got 4th.
We were surprised that Andy did not get, was not the winner, or at least didn't get higher than what he did get. But we were happy with the outcome. I think either I would have been happy with Huey or Jason, honestly. Huey got on Kevin's nerves because he was just...
He's so immature.
He was very vocal, and I get that, I really do. But I was happy that Jason got it, and Jason already had $20,000 of it.
Why not get the rest of it?
Why not get the rest of it? So we were happy with that. Can't wait for the celebrity to start up on Thursday. That's tomorrow. Kevin said a while ago, he just said, what did you say? This is
7 weeks. This is the first night in 7 weeks. We haven't watched an episode.
Big Brother. Because if you don't know, in the United States, Big Brother in the UK comes on every single night. Every single night there is an episode of Big Brother.
And you could miss one.
Fabulous.
You could miss 1 or 2 in the highlight shows, but it gives you basically a recap of that day.
Right. So now for people in the UK, the version in the US only comes on
3 times a week.
3 times a week, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Yeah, so in the United States, that they're only getting 3 nights a week, whereas you all are getting 7 nights a week. I love the 7 nights a week. So
it's very daunting.
You finally got the box open.
I did.
What is this?
I don't know. You go.
Ooh, Eva Sweets Nutty Delight Pecan Walnut Squares. www.evasweets.com. All right. So it looks like, literally, I see squares and I see pecans in here separately. So that should be interesting. Okay. Disneyland, thank you so much. They went to Disney and Disneyland, which is in California. We've never been to the one in California because the closest we've been to California was Las Vegas. So thank you very, very much. Did she send us toffee? Not toffee. Brittle. Did she send us brittle before from Disney?
I don't remember.
She sent us something from Disney. No, fudge. I know you sent us fudge, Sarah. I don't know if you said. I'll have to look and see.
That is the monthly treat. She said there's a monthly treat. That is the monthly treat.
What, the Nutty Delight?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The Disney.
How is it? What do you mean the monthly treat?
That's what she said. She said that
Disney Diamond
they
Celebration.
come up with a monthly treat to put out each month. This is why we couldn't find the peanut butter pretzel bark when we were there last year, but we got you the monthly treat this time.
Thank you. Okay.
Pecan brittle.
Yeah, I had no. Yeah, it's pecan. You can see the big hunk. Look, that's a whole. Yay! That is so cute.
Mini sugar cookie.
Mini. Oh, this sugar cookie, half a cookie is 120 calories. That's not bad at all. 240 calories for that whole cookie. I think that's pretty good. That is so adorable. I love it.
That is cute.
Oh wow, what's that?
They made it in
Wooden Table Baking Company. Traditional handcrafted vanilla cookies joined with caramel and rolled in grated coconut. Are they called Alpha Jors? Is that the name of the cookie? Is that what they're calling them? They are in Oakland, California.
It's Wooden Table Baking Company is the company.
206 calories for 54 grams.
Sandwich cookies filled with
oh, I
basically
see.
caramel.
Yeah, literally they're sandwich cookies. Yes, I see why there's so many calories now because I didn't see it first. They're literally filled with caramel.
Yeah.
So that I can't wait to try those. Okay, almond praline This is Timothy Adams.
Almond praline with Timothy Adams chocolates.
Timothy Adams
Local chocolate bar. People buy drinking chocolate and they make their own chocolate bars made in
Palo Alto, California. TimothyAdamsChocolates.com.
And then you got the chow bars. There's 2 of them.
That'll be cool. I want to open it, but I don't want to mess up the box because I want to take a picture of it. Yeah, we've never had these. The Chihuahua gingerbread and peppermint. Thank you. Yeah. I wonder how she got these.
I don't know. She said they're made in California.
That's probably why, because they're made in California.
San Diego.
Because I'm telling you right now, we would not see these out anytime soon. If we saw them at all. I don't remember seeing these here at all. So, you know what? When you said you were sending me a box, I never ever suspected that you were sending C's. Never.
2 suckers.
The suckers are butterscotch.
What's the butterscotch?
Butterscotch and vanilla.
I don't know if that's right vanilla.
Those will be awesome. The butterscotch pecan bar. C's awesome nut and chew bar. We've never had this.
It
And I
was
love
National
how they
Lollipop
wrap
Day
it.
when they went. They got a
Oh!
butterscotch and a vanilla.
You know I'll read your whole letter. Kevin took it from me because he did not want me to see what was in there, and I would have seen the C's. I don't know why. I never thought that you were going to C's. It has a sticker on the bottom because it's bulging.
It is.
They've never put stickers on it before, so that means there's something really good in there.
Sorry, I'm trying to take that
That's okay. I want to smell.
lid off. Doing this the most awkward way possible. Okay. It smells good. I can smell it from here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. She said there's some things that are not on the sheet because they're limited time.
Yes, she's good
There's
about that.
peanut butter chip, crispy peanut butter honeycomb wafers. I think it's them.
Yes.
Brown bear paws, which are roasted salted peanuts and vanilla caramel milk chocolate.
Look at that. Look at the peanuts in there.
There's a summertime, which is hazelnut chocolate cream with chopped English walnuts.
Look at that. Look at those are pecans.
And there's a black bear paw, roasted salted peanuts and caramel dark chocolate.
I normally don't take like bottom and top pictures of these, but I'm gonna have to take because you wouldn't believe it. It's like literally like you have this side and it has the chocolate on the top, and you turn it over and it's like full of pecans.
Almost all pecans.
Or full of peanuts. That's amazing.
Cool.
Wow. What is this one? Ooh, that's
peanut
another
one.
peanut one.
There's a couple of different peanut. There's 3 different
What are
ones.
the seasonal ones?
The peanut butter chip, the brown bear claw, and the black bear claw.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I don't know what they look very similar to the almond bud and the pecan bud.
Look at that.
That is a walnut roll or a Tipperary bonbon. Probably a walnut roll.
That looks so good. Oh, there, yeah. What? That's a different nut.
Almonds? That's almonds. That's probably the almond bud. Roasted almonds.
Okay,
and caramel.
almonds, and then that's pecans, and then that one's peanuts. And then what are these, wonder?
Maybe in the summertime?
Gosh, that looks good.
Yeah, summer has hazelnut chocolate cream with chopped English walnuts.
And look at
That's
that.
a bonbon. That is a maple pecan bonbon.
Well, I can't wait to try all this. Cannot wait.
They look really good.
We will do everything. We probably will not try the suckers on camera.
No.
Just because we like to enjoy those. Kevin and I, we keep these in our junk drawer. Junk drawer meaning junk food.
Sweet food, mostly.
Yeah, we keep these in our junk drawer, and Kevin and I will grab one out at night. Like when we're gonna go out and watch TV, we'll just grab one of these. And so, and I usually make a fool of myself trying these on camera. So Yeah. So, we will not try these, but everything else we will definitely try. I can't wait. And I'm excited to try this because we have never, she didn't say this was for Gavin or me, did she?
She just said
okay,
she picked up some stuff.
Because we have, you know, we've been to Disney 4 times and we've never bought one of these. We've never bought these, and we've also never bought
the Rice Krispies.
The Rice Krispies. And Jennifer Ross, somebody else that I watch on YouTube, she has said that her favorite thing is like those Rice Krispie tray. It's just a giant Rice Krispie tray. I don't know what the big deal about it is, but next time we go, I'm gonna have to get one because apparently it's really, really good. So thank you very, very much, Sarah and Nancy. I know your mom helped you, Sarah. So thank you to Nancy too. We really appreciate this. And I always love that you keep in contact with me through Instagram. I really appreciate that because I like to keep that going. So I will talk to you all later. So it poured yesterday. I mean, it poured all day long. But Kevin is outside mowing the yard today because it needed it. It was getting long. He has no idea that I was. he's looking at Chapel in the window. Chapel always has to get in the window. But you see, it was getting scraggly. Is that what you call it? Scraggly. So anyway, he's out there doing that right now, and it is once again payday. So we paid the bills, and I'm making a grocery list, and we will probably, I'm guessing we'll go to the grocery store if he feels like going to the grocery store. We hadn't really talked about it, but that's normally what happens on paydays. We go to the grocery store. So that's probably what we'll do. And good thing is Kroger has Cokes on sale this week. And you all know I love my Coke Zero. So I'm looking in there. He still has 2 6-packs. But, now he's pulling up weeds. But I don't have any except for what's in the refrigerator. So, because I go through them, believe it or not, I can go through the Cokes. So we'll be buying those. And that's probably all that we'll do today is go grocery shopping. Big Brother, the celebrity Big Brother in the UK started last night. And so that means another episode will come on tonight. Normally I end my vlogs like on Saturday morning. So I'm gonna watch, before I give an opinion on anybody, I'm gonna watch tonight's episode, and then I'll tell you, and then I'll have Kevin with me, and we'll tell you who we like and who we think is gonna cause drama and all that stuff. So I won't say anything about it yet. Kevin's out front finishing the yard. And Guido, he can't hear you. He can't hear you, honey. What's he doing? What's he doing, Guido? That's about as much bark as you'll get from Guido. We just got home from the store. And it started pouring, and I mean, you can really see it out here. Yeah, I'm glad that Kevin mowed the yard too. I remember I showed you earlier he was mowing the yard.
But nobody's out playing Pokemon right now.
Yeah, nobody, yeah, Pokemon players are running for shelter. We're just getting on the interstate. It is Saturday, and a truck looks like lost his tire, and so they're having to work on it literally in the middle of the road. And that was one of those oversized loads that you see. So that's not a good thing. I'm glad to see though that it hadn't caused an accident. So Kevin and I are on our way to the cemetery, and it's nice outside right now, and the temperature's really nice. It's like 75, 76 degrees. But sorry, there was something in the road again. It's like 75 or 76 degrees, so it's really nice. And it's supposed to be clear. It shows on the weather bug app on my phone until like 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm hoping that that's true, because I would like, I want to go to the cemetery when it's not raining. So I will, if there's anything along the way, I'll show it to you, anything interesting. But until then, I'll show you when we get there. So Kevin and I got to the cemetery and we are switching places, and I'm actually going to drive.
Scary.
Because Kevin is going to look for Pokemon.
There's a ton of stops around.
There's a ton of stops in the cemetery, and no, I don't think it's disrespectful. My mother is buried here, and my mother would not care in the least bit if Kevin were to catch Pokemon. If there were to be one on her stone, she would probably laugh and say, oh, that's neat. It's not anything that would bother her. It's just a game. So some places, yes, I do think it's touchier. I really do. It's more sensitive. But for me, this is a happy place. I like to have fun in the cemetery. We like to feed the ducks and look at the flowers. And so to me, this is not necessarily a place of sadness, So anyway, I wanted to show you all that I was driving because I never drive. So I've shown this before. I'll show it again. My mom will be gone 5 years tomorrow. Today is July 30th. And it's hard to believe it's been 5 years. But you see that the lamb's ear has come back up some. She loved lamb's ear. And she always said that Guido's ears felt like lamb's ear to her. It's really soft. But you can see the grass has grown up behind it. So anyway, that's where we are. That's why we came over here. And there's been a lot of monuments come up around this area since in the 5 years since she passed away. Okay, we are passing by the mausoleum, and I want to show you, it's been a little while since we've been here, and so I want to show you the work that they're doing on it. Concrete. Yeah, it's lots of concrete. This is how it looks now. But you can tell, I mean, I think it looks like it's going to be outside. Yeah. But they've put this nice, covering up right here so that you can walk out there, I guess, in the rain or whatever. That's how it looks, is there's a covering. Or maybe they can do services or something like that out there while it's raining. You just don't know.
Those are the 2 deep ones.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So that's how it looks right now. So the flowers are out at the garden. These are the summer flowers. I've shown you the spring flower. I know I've shown you these before as well, but it's been a while. I don't think I showed you these last summer at all. But I've kind of given them a chance this year to actually grow up, so they're taller than they have been in past years. Not in this area, but there's probably some on down, so we'll walk down there and see.
Big.
This is absolutely gigantic. The leaf on that, do you see that?
Yeah.
One of those. That's amazing.
They're so heavy the wind fell in.
Yeah, one of them fell down here. This flower over here is as tall as me almost. This one right here. I'm literally having to point the camera down because it's so tall. It is hot, and it's only, I think it's only in the 70s.
Well, then it's up to 80.
Oh, up to 80. That still isn't as bad as it has been, you know.
I think it's humid. Very humid.
These are the same kind that we just saw over there.
Yeah.
And this is the horseshoe shape. Kevin's always like these. They look like fire.
Cleaned it up so many times. These have little minnows in them.
So the main part of the garden, well, this is all the garden, but the bigger part of the flower garden is over there. And then you have the pond that separates it. And then over here is just a few rows. But these are completely different flowers. And these are the ones that have the berries on them. And we've never known what kind of berries these are. And some are red. See the red ones right there?
Oh, they have berries.
Yeah, the berries. Some of them have red berries too. And this is just like my hostas at home. I don't think I've shown this year, but back by the gate, our hostas are really big, and these actually will be purple when they open up, purple flowers. And ours at home have already opened. These are a little bit behind, actually.
Shade, maybe?
I guess because they're in the shade. I don't know. On the side of our house, it's pretty shady, don't you think? Okay, we are in Dollar General, and they actually have a lot of their Halloween stuff out already to buy. They have candy corn, the s'mores candy corn, which is really good. They have the Werther's original. They have Snickers. Kevin, look at that multi-pack right there. That would be a good multi-pack to buy. Look, that has Reese's Ghost, Kit Kat, and the Hershey's. That would be a good one to get. We might actually get that. I know, that's a little expensive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is for the size.
For the size. Yeah, but Walmart's won't be out for a long time. So we might get that one. Then they have one with Take 5, And then the pumpkin-shaped York peppermint patties and Mr. Goodbar. They have a Whoppers, Jolly Ranchers. They have Reese's Fast Break with Reese's Cups and Reese's Pieces. That's a good one. And Palmer Peanut Butter Cups. Milky Way, Three Musketeers, and Snickers. Here's the Zachary candy corn. And then they have the autumn mix. And it has the little pumpkins in it. And they have the Russell Stover Big Bites, the caramel apple Big Bites. Those are really good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had it both ways before. The caramel apple pops, those are good. Here's a Brock's Kitty Mix. Hey, Kevin. I want to see what's in that. Oh wow. This is a Brock's Kitty Mix, and it has 70 pieces. It has Super Bubble, Lemonhead, Jaw Busters, Smarties, Rainbow Pops, Chewy Lemon Heads, Warheads, Now and Later's Trolley, Sour Bites. That's actually a really, really good one. They have Sour Punch Twist, M&M's, Bubble Gum, Smarties. They have Cotton Candy again. Tootsie Pops, assorted Tootsie Pops. They have Blow Pops. Let's see. They have Peanut Kisses. And then I saw some stuff at the register too. I saw some candy bars at the register. Those are Bloody Bites. And then they have Dum Dum Suckers and stuff like that too. So this is the Dollar General. They also have these body parts candies. These were out last year, and you get different body parts. I know it's disgusting. And they also have animal crackers that you can give out. So we're in the Dollar Tree, and they are starting to get some of their fall stuff out. It's mainly school supplies right now. This is like school, like back to school snacks and stuff like that here. But they do have stuff like this. Little things like this, doodads to sit around. And these are right as you come in up front. These are pretty. So this is some of their back to school stuff. They have calculators and rulers and all of that. Since I had already made you all a back to school video for Walmart, I didn't think you would want necessarily another full video of back to school stuff. But I figured I would show you real quick. Look, these are, Kevin, these are Ty. Yeah. Like the Ty Beanie Babies. Those are pencils. They have Disney.
For $1, like this would be $1?
Yes.
I think it's...
But a lot of this stuff you can get cheaper at Walmart.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, like...
Big mistakes. The big red.
Like the Crayola brand crayons were only like 50 cents at Walmart.
Pack for $1.
Yeah. So, yeah, so everything's not necessarily cheaper just because it's from the Dollar Tree.
I think some things are more expensive.
But they do have some fall flowers out right now. This is really pretty when you come in the door and you see this. It's really pretty. Okay, Kevin just spotted something in Dollar Tree. Fall Festival Mixed Taffy, Maple, Pecan, and Butter Pecan. Is that the same thing?
Yeah,
they're both the same thing? What are these truffles down here? Those are just milk chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, milk chocolate. Okay, so we're going to add our thoughts now on Big Brother US and UK. We're going to put them here because last week I thought the vlog was kind of running long. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. So I cut it off, didn't put it in the vlog, and I had some questions. So I'm going to put them in. So if you're not interested in this part, then you'll want to skip to the end. And I do have some pictures for you at the end that were taken this week. A lot of them were taken at the cemetery, and there's some beautiful pictures. Some of them are the silly Snapchat pictures. Anyway, so if you don't watch either of those Big Brothers, just skip forward. I won't be offended at all. I'll never know the difference. As far as Big Brother US.
Glad Frank's gone.
Thrilled that Frank's gone. Frank did a little bit too much scheming for me. He just seemed too underhanded.
He did. If he just left it alone, then that alliance would have kept going and it would have been fine. Then he started like wanting to get Davon out, and then talking about all these what's the one? Go down with it. I don't remember her name. Tiffany. Wanted to get Tiffany out, which is part of the alliance. If he had just left those people in, he could have wiped out half the house already.
Right,
or
because when they first went into the house, they made an initial pact with the people who had been in previous seasons. Right. So if he had kept that going, they would have been fine. It seems like he's the one that wanted to stray from that. So that was his fault. And so
there was like 8 of them that had formed this alliance, and if they'd stayed in that alliance of 8 the whole time, they could have literally wiped out the other 8 with no problems.
Right.
But people on that show are stupid. They never do that.
They don't. No, they don't think. So now they brought in this new thing. They brought in. There was a secret room, and you had to figure out the code to get into the secret room. And once you were in there, what was it called that you won?
Some kind of travel ticket or whatever.
Right, you could win a round trip. Basically, every house guest got to pick an envelope at random. When you get voted out, you'll get to open your or Julie Chen will get to open the envelope on air, and she will get to tell you whether you get to go back into the house or not.
Right, there's only one of them.
Yeah, there's only one,
and you immediately, like, you go out of the house, she opens your envelope. If you get the round ticket, you walk right back in.
Right.
So there's no pause or anything. You just go right back in.
Right. So Frank did not get it.
And there's 12. I think there's a possibility of 12 of them.
So I don't know how I feel about that. Of course, if it's somebody that I didn't want to get voted out, I'll be thrilled about it.
Exactly.
And then if it's somebody that I don't want, like if Paul ever got voted out and he got it, then I would be just ticked off because he's the one that got it. You know, so it just all depends on who you're rooting for. I kind of feel bad for Bridget now because she's like by herself. We have no idea who got head of household this week or anything. So really, that's it for Big Brother this week. All we can really say is we're glad that Frank got out, and we really don't know how we feel about the round trip yet. Now, the big news this week is that regular Big Brother in the UK went off on Tuesday. Celebrity Big Brother started up on Thursday.
It's 4 weeks long.
And it's only, the regular Big Brother in the UK is 7 weeks. This one's only 4 weeks. I guess because it's celebrities, they probably don't want to be in there as long. I don't know. Or maybe they would have to pay them too much for 7 weeks. But the contestants, if you're watching it, then you know who the contestants are. I'm not going to go through every single contestant. I was thrilled to see Frankie in there. If you watch Big Brother in the United States, if you remember Frankie Grande, Ariana Grande's brother, he is in there this season. In Celebrity Big Brother, yes, he is in there.
He annoyed me on the American Big Brother. He's going to annoy me in this Big Brother.
You know what? He's full of energy, and it will be interesting to see him morning, noon, and night for 4 weeks because so much of the United States version is cut out. It's so edited, so watered down. This one isn't, and it will be interesting to see, you know, does he just have any moments where he's not smiling? I mean, he's just always happy. Well, how can you
he's got a lot of energy,
anything about somebody that's
he just
happy?
Jumps around and hops around, and I don't know, it's just annoying.
He's just a ball of energy. I think that Chloe looks like something out of a circus.
She's the playmate, the Playboy model. She's double H's.
Chloe has double H's. Yes, imagine that. Double H.
Although she's kept them well covered so far.
She has kept them covered, except on Bit on the Side. In that interview on Bit on the Side. Yeah, but they had to blur it.
Yeah.
When you're wearing two clothes that are so little, they're having to blur parts. That's, you know, you need to be aware of your size and keep those puppies covered at all times. She seems like a nice enough... She has been a
Playboy though, so... She
seems like a nice enough person, but I do think that looks like a bit of a circus. It's not attractive. You know, there's an attractive area, you know, you can have them being so big and they can still be sexy and attractive. Same thing goes for, they can be really small and still be sexy and attractive. Once you go over that line to where you're just trying to get attention, they're not sexy anymore. They're more of a, you know, a circus.
An oddity.
Who do you really dislike? I mean...
I don't like that Bear guy.
I do not like Bear at all.
And I don't like Heavy D. He's just too loud. Although he seems very happy.
We like to hear him laugh. We like to hear him laugh.
But he's just very loud. And you know what? I don't have to live with him, so I don't really care. But Bear, I literally don't like him, his attitude when he came in the house.
No, don't like him as a person. He just...
So far.
Right now. He could change, yeah.
Don't really like Lewis either. He was kind of cocky too.
Lewis was kind of cocky. He thinks Ricky's very, very quiet.
Yeah, he's quiet.
He's very quiet. Katie seems quiet. Saya, I like Saya. Syra. I said Saya. Syra. She is on a talk show called Loose Women, and in the UK, Loose Women is the same as like The View here. So she is used to digging up dirt on people, pulling information out of people, and so she does know some dirt on some people, and she does say things sometimes in a way that is patronizing, but I think it's just, that's just her, that's her career, that's just what she does. I don't know. I don't mind it, but I'm not having to deal with it either.
Renee from Mob Wives is on there. She hasn't gone off yet, but it's only been on for a night or two.
She will, and let me tell you something. Renee, if you've ever watched Mob Wives, I haven't watched Mob Wives in like 2 seasons, but when they did the opening ceremony and she walked in and you saw the back of her from the side, I told Kevin right then, I said, she has definitely had her butt.
Her butt was like, oh?
She's definitely had her butt done.
Bubble stuck on there.
She's had it done. Well, then the first thing when she went to the house, she told everybody that she had it done.
Just had it done.
Yeah, she had just had it done. She said they take fat and they inject it in your butt. I don't know why it
looks weird because it's literally, it's not smooth and curvy round.
No.
It's literally got back,
and then it's like,
and then straight down to her legs.
Yeah, it's just different to see it on
looks like she's got 2 watermelons stuck in her dress.
It does. It does.
So it looked odd. I kind of like that, what's the, Marnie?
Marnie, yeah.
Yeah, she seems nice.
Yeah, she seems like James. I don't know much about James or Grant.
Yeah,
I tell you what, which one was the one that Marnie the one that jumped all over Grant?
Yeah, the flirting.
Yeah, Marnie is 24 years old and she has already had her hands all over Grant, you know, touching him and flirting and trying to, you know, talk to him.
Grant's 55.
Grant's 55, and I kind of feel sorry for him because he's going to be stuck in the house with this girl. She clearly needs attention. She needs a lot of male attention.
Yeah.
I don't care for that kind of a personality. To me, she's very, very pretty, but she ruins it with her personality. Being that way just ruins it for me.
I don't really know enough about the rest of them to have an opinion.
Yeah, I really don't. James seems nice enough. Grant seems nice enough. Aubrey seems like a total turd. She was on The Apprentice in the United States, and she had red hair, And I don't remember her being that bad on Celebrity Apprentice, but now she's come into this house and she's a completely different, she seems completely different in this house than she did back when she did The Apprentice over here. She just seems like a turd. I wouldn't want to be around her at all.
No, did she do The Apprentice here or over there?
No, she did The Apprentice here with Donald Trump.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the Celebrity Apprentice over here. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so yeah, it seems like I liked her well enough when she was here, but she's different. So anyway, we're just gonna have to see as the season goes on what we think about everybody. But I wanted to make sure that I included that in this week's vlog. So you can go if you want, or you can stay if you want till the end.
I'm gonna put Guido on the bed.
How did I know that he was gonna lay? Yeah, we have to put Guido on the bed. The flying pug. I wonder if that was on camera. Guido the flying pug. Ashley gave me a big vase full of quotes, sayings, Bible verses, thoughts, feelings, everything. She put 365 little pieces of paper in the vase, and I pull one out every single day. So these are the ones I pulled out this week. Never stop trying. That was the one I pulled out today. Make your own happiness. Everything you see before you is a gift from God, and it should all be used to glorify Him. When we see men of contrary character, we should turn inward and examine ourselves. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Problems are not stop signs, they are guidelines. And if it hurts when you do it, don't do it. That's what we've always said. Well, you know, if that hurts, don't do it. So anyway, those are her sayings for this week. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because if I don't, then it's going to go on forever. And I know sometimes it's hard to watch longer vlogs. I'm sorry that there wasn't more exciting content this week. It's just that really nothing exciting happened. You know, this is that's just it. Nothing really exciting happened. So as soon as this is over, I'm gonna post some like 15-second videos, and there's like 3 of them, and then there's gonna be pictures from the week, and so I will see you all next week.